Hi dear students, today, now in this video class, we shall go about learning a very important topic. Before telling you people the topic, let me just give you people a brief idea, whatever that we have discussed in all these video classes that I've given you people. We started discussing the unit 3, that is Boolean algebra and logic gates. In the Boolean algebra and logic gates, first we have discussed about the basic definitions, like what is a Boolean variable, and what is a Boolean expression, what is a Boolean function, and then we went on to learn the basic rules of Boolean algebra and rules of Boolean algebra. After completing rules of Boolean algebra, we went on to learn the laws of Boolean algebra. Then we went on to learn some basic logic gates and the definition, switch equivalent circuit, switching table, all those things and all. And then we went on to learn the logic gates, further, complicated logic gates or combination logic gates, or high-end logic gates, that is your NAND gate, NOR gate, combination of NOT and NAND, NOT and OR, and XOR, exclusive OR, and XNOR logic gates and all, right? And today I want to ask you people a question before starting the class. The question is very simple: can we realize all the logic gates, or can we synthesize all the logic gates by using any of the logic gates that are available? Did you understand my question? The question was very simple. I'll repeat the question for you people. Can we realize, or can we synthesize all other logic gates using any of the logic gates? For example, using NAND gate, can we synthesize all other logic gates? Using NOR gate, can we synthesize all other logic gates? Yes, it is possible. And the answer to that question is NAND gate and NOR gate are the two universal logic gates that we do have. The two universal logic gates. Why they are called as universal logic gates? As I already told you, universal logic gates are those logic gates, by using these universal logic gates, you can synthesize any other logic gate. You can make any other logic gate using this universal logic gate. Okay. Okay, then let me go to tell you people what is universal logic gate. Okay, here in the definition he says that the NAND and NOR gates are known as universal gates. Okay, what he says here, the NAND and NOR gates are called as the universal logic gates, right? Okay, so what do you mean by that? NAND and NOR gates are known as universal logic gates since any logic function can be implemented using NAND and NOR gate. We call them as universal logic gates. Okay, so next let me go to the NAND gate. Let me consider the NAND gate first. So what he says in the NAND gate, the NAND gate can be used to generate the NOT function. The first function that we are going to consider using NAND gate is NOT function. Then we can consider the AND function, OR function, NOR function, XOR and XNOR, so on. Okay, so let us consider the NOT function first. So when we have considered the NOT function, remember I have to make NOT gate using NAND gate. Okay, so what I will do now, I have took some input. That input is your X. Okay, I am going to give the same input to first input of your NAND gate and the second input of your NAND gate. So what happens then? Generally, what is the function of NAND gate? What is the operation of NAND gate? It will take your first input and it will take your second input. It will do the ANDing operation first and then puts a complement over the ANDing operation. Finally, you will get complement of ANDed function. So that is what your NAND, not of AND, right? Here also the same thing is going to happen, right? So let me consider here. So as I already told you, y is given by a the first input, b the second input, and bar over the ab. A is the function of NAND gate. So what we have given in terms of a, in the first input, what we have given the x itself. Even in the second input, we have given the x only. So what happens? X and x whole bar is what the NAND function, right? So that is how your NAND is going to work. And from De Morgan's theorem, we have that x and x whole bar can be resolved as, it can be resolved as x bar and x bar. It can be resolved as x bar and x bar, right? So we know that a or a is equal to a. So let me consider x bar is equal to a. What I have to write here, instead of x bar I have to write a. Okay, even instead of this x bar also I have to write a or a is equal to a. What do you mean by a? A is nothing but x bar, right? So that is what happens here. Okay, finally we have got y is equal to x bar. What do you mean by x? X is your input. What do you mean by y? Y is your output. So once you give x as the input, if I make such connections to the NAND gate, whatever that I am showing you on the screen, if I make such connections, your NAND gate will start working like a NOT gate. And that is why NAND gate is called as universal gate. Wait. Let me prove some more functions so as to make you people to understand how can we implement all other logic functions using NAND gate. Are you convinced that we can generate NOT gate using a NAND gate? Yes, because we have given the input as x. What is the final output that we are getting over here? The final output is x bar. So if x is the input, x bar is the output, what is the logic gate? NOT gate, right? That's it. So let's go to the one more function, that is your AND function. Okay, by using NAND gate, two NAND gates as shown in the figure, we can generate AND function. How is what we are going to understand now. So A is one of your input, B is the second input. The both inputs A and B are given to first NAND gate. So output of first NAND gate will be A and B whole bar, right? Not of AND. Okay, so not of AND is your NAND, right? So next we go to understand the second NAND gate input. Okay, this is your second NAND gate. What is the input that is given to your second NAND gate? The output of the first NAND gate. The output of the first NAND gate is A and B bar. The same output is given as input to the first terminal of your NAND gate, second NAND gate, and second terminal of your second NAND gate. Okay, so then what is going to be the output? As I already told you, NAND gate is going to do only one thing. It will take the first input and it will take the second input. It will multiply both the inputs and put a bar over it. Okay, so that is how we are going to get this equation. Output y is equal to A and B bar. Again we have the same input over here also, right? So again A and B bar, both inputs are ANDed together, then we have a bar over it, and that is the function of your NAND gate. Fine. So then what is the next step that we are going to do? Here we have a bar, right? So let us resolve this equation by using De Morgan's theorem. By using De Morgan's theorem, we can resolve this into A and B double bar, A and B double bar. In between them we have the ORing operation, because when we have a whole bar and two variables in between which we have an ANDing operation, after resolving the whole bar into two different bars, we'll get a OR operation in between them. And that is what given over here. Understood? So now we know that A and B double bar, A and B double bar. Okay, so we know one more thing, that is A double bar is equal to A, B double bar is equal to B. So that is why AB double bar is also going to be AB only. Okay, then what we know one more thing, AB plus AB, I mean AB or AB is equal to AB. Sir, how can you prove this? A or A is equal to A. That is what we know already using Boolean algebra. So the same thing is applied for AB and AB. Okay, AB or AB. So AB or AB will become equal to AB. And that is what your final answer. Check. Where we have started from? We started from two inputs, A and B. And after completing the journey from journey from the input of first NAND gate to the journey up to your output of the second NAND gate, by resolving all the equations whatever that we have got at the second NAND gate output, we have got y is equal to A and B, right? By using two NAND gates, we were able to synthesize, we were able to realize a AND gate, right? So that is what the point. Okay, we can realize AND gate using NAND gate. That is why NAND gate is a universal logic gate. Okay, without wasting much of time, let me take you people to one more function, that is your OR function. What do you mean by OR? I mean, how can we synthesize the OR function using NAND function is what we are going to see here. So I have taken an input A and one more input B, and first input A is given to the both inputs of NAND gate 1, and second input is given to both inputs of NAND gate 2. Then output of NAND gate 1 will be A bar. As we already know, when we have both the inputs of the NAND gate are connected to single input, whatever the input that we give, if the input is X, output is going to be X bar, and if the input is A, output is going to be A bar, right? So similarly, if input is B, output is going to be B bar. Once we get these two outputs, we just connect them to the next NAND gate, the NAND gate number 3. So what happens in the NAND gate number 3? Here again the NAND gate follows the simple rule. I have the first input and I have the second input bar. That's it, right? So that is the same thing happens over here also. So output Y is given by A bar, first input, okay, first input, and B bar is my second input, right? So both inputs are taken, ANDing operation is done, and a bar is put over the given equation. So that is what the function of here NAND gate, first input and second input bar, close. So now let us resolve this equation. So A bar and B bar whole bar can be resolved into A double bar or B double bar, okay, because of using De Morgan's theorem. Okay, so we get this equation, y is equal to A double bar or B double bar. Y is equal to A double bar or, okay, B double bar, right? So now we know that A double bar is equal to A, B double bar is equal to B, because we know the rule number 9, which says that if a variable is complemented twice, it is going to give me the variable itself. That is why A double bar is equal to A and B double bar is equal to B, and we are going to get finally output Y is equal to A or B. So this is what your OR gate. We have started from A as the input, B as the input. Okay, we have arrived at an equation Y is equal to A or B. So this is how we can synthesize OR gate using NAND gates. Here we are using 3 NAND gates. NAND gate number 1, NAND gate number 2, NAND gate number 3. Right? All the 3 NAND gates put together, it gives me OR gate. This is how we have realized NOT gate AND gate, OR gate using NAND gate. In the next upcoming video, I will teach you people how can we realize NOR gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate using NAND gate. So that completes NAND gate as a universal gate. In the next coming two more videos or one more video, I will be teaching you people how you can realize all these other logic gates using NOR gate. Fine. I hope you people understood all the concepts that I have discussed in this video. If you do people have any doubts, you people can definitely contact me on to the application group, WhatsApp group, wherever you people want. Okay. Thank you for listening. Happy learning. Have a blast. Bye bye.